from the pistol formation. They're going to the air on the first play. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. He picks up 9, so just... First down, 2nd and 1. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back 9 of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. Back's got it again. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Tries to get it to the running back, who makes the grab. And make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And the Horned Frogs are going to cash in here in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Here's a target, and it's complete.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
QB keeper all the way. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it.
42 Spider.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Horn Frogs.
Wow, a risky call here on the opening drive of the game by the head coach, and it pays off for a touchdown. I love to see that aggressive attacking style by this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big 1st down. That's how you want to start a game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense right for the line, playing with tempo now. Fights through a tackle. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. First down. We're going to throw the football. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense scoops it up.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
TCU offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Going to try to use his legs here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wide out. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's TCU with the lead so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. Caught by the receiver. Breaking free at midfield. It's a fumble. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
On the out route. He's brought down. 38. First down for the offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
He's got 2. He's got 6 remain.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Irish. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the TCU offense takes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. This time a completion. And they're able to get him down.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's caught. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
First down and 10. And there's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that previous play. They go with a direct snap. Running with purpose. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive moving. They'll run it to the right side. First down, looking for more now. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Back in motion now. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Coach, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, what can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks into the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because
intercepted in the end zone.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown trot last time they had it. There's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Here he goes. Past the 50. He's past the 30. Crosses the all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, TCU.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
And the point after is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. The ball is loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's the running back in the flat. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They beat the blitz there, but the pressure bearing down from he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. What a sag by the senior.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that 1st down.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He finds the running back in the flat, and he will be stuffed for no gain. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass caught. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. That's a design quarterback keeper. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. He takes it at the 40. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He finds his man. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. And he's got it, no problem. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the 1st half, and that's why they're trailing. Looking for the wide out, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Set. Here's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 1st down and more. He's still running. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Looking right. This one caught. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. And they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Buying time, moving to his left. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Direct snap to the back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Close to the tight end. Makes the catch but did not get a foot down there, signaling incomplete. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Now they call a run. Breaking tackles. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And the Horned Frogs will crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Fights off a defender. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Can you say methodical and marathon march for just pounding away and wearing down their defense?
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. On the run, it's John. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. It just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score TCU 28, Notre Dame.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
20.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Receiver in motion now. Second down. Looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important 3rd down play coming up. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
With the catch, it's Foster. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Here's the handoff. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to find some room. It's John.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Defense down in the red zone. Powers through. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, that's positive yards on first and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game, critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Facing second and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for two and try to tie this game up here late.
So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the two-point conversion to tie this game up late.
Music now. Okay, break. Ready. He's got two.
He's looking to throw. caught in the flat by the running back. And he doesn't make it. Stopped short, and the defense preserving a 2-point lead here.
TCU 28, Notre Dame 26.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the TCU offense takes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. The ball is caught. Breaks loose at the 40. Muscles past the defender. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking for a receiver. The receiver grabs it. He's found some room at the 45. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
This guy is throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught quickly. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. A direct snap. Runs through the defender. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again or roll the dice, throw the football knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. A deep shot to the left side. Calls it in outside the 10. He's still running. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, TCU.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
And they'll set up for the PAT. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. This time it's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff to the back. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. That was clutch. Should be enough to secure this upset. And Kirk, we talked about this matchup late in the season. Big implications, and the lower-ranked team has emerged as one of the teams to beat now looking ahead of the playoff.
It was exactly what they needed to put them in control of their destiny the rest of the way. A key win that should, at the very least, lock them in for a playoff spot and put them in the good mindset the rest of the season.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Pressure is coming. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense comes up with the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. We came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number one goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. Think about the last 5 to 10 years. We've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the pleasure of covering it.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.